It's Saturday, the I think 14th, 13th, 14th, I believe 14th. Anyway, I've got the Unlimited loaded up. I'm going to go back out to that small public lake out just north of Springfield called Fellows Lake and try again, see if I can get any more action on those muskie, get another one to follow my lure to the boat or anything. See if I can catch another bass. Who knows? Maybe he'll still have my lure in his mouth. Anyway, I have got this loaded up, as you can see, in my truck over there. Not much to that. I tell you, having a kayak dolly for a guy my age is sure a blessing, because it would be hard for me to carry it. I just roll it over there, put the back end in, and slide it in. I put some AstroTurf. I don't know if you can see it, but I put a little AstroTurf under the kayak. See if I can get, there we go. Under the kayak, just to keep it from scratching the hull any more than necessary. I know they're going to get scratched up anyway. Mine's already got a bunch of rock scratches on it, but that the bed liner in that's pretty aggressive. There's some little screws and stuff in the tailgate that were there from the factory. I didn't put them in, but so I throw that AstroTurf down just to minimize it a little bit. I bolted my battery box down, which I was just using a bungee cord, and I got tired of it kind of moving around a little on me. So got a couple of toilet bolts, ran them up through the bottom of it, and just bolted that in place. It has good and bad. It makes the weight a little more when I'm having to move the kayak around, because it puts a little weight up in the nose of it, where before I could just pop the electric connectors loose and just take the bungee cord loose and pull the box out, and got rid of about 10 pounds. But I can deal with it, and it's more convenient, I think, when it's moving. So it also allowed me to go ahead and put the depth finder back down on the box and not have it sit there and flop around in the waves so much. I don't know what else to tell you. Like I said, I'm going to go out there and try again today. Once again, I'm not going to bore you with a ride out there and telling you my life story and you know, a big intro telling you what I'm going to tell you, because I'm kind of impatient, which just means my videos probably aren't as cool as the people that are willing to spend more time on the setup. But I'll see you when I'm out on the water. Well, I'm out here on the water getting ready to start. I'm going to try for some muskie first. I'm up here on the north bank. I never fished this the other day, and then in talking to people, this seems to be kind of a favored area for the muskie. I guess there's a lot of brush piles up in here, so there's a lot of small game fish and a lot of bait fish. That apparently brings them in. I don't have the greatest of hopes of ever catching a muskie, but it's fun. It's kind of an exciting prospect to think about. So anyway, I'm gonna turn the camera off, but I'll get it going again if I have anything that I think's worth putting on a video. It is now officially a fishing video. I have caught a fish, a little white bass, trolling my Bandit. Oh, I love that Bandit. It's a great lure for trolling. He drew a little blood, I drew a little blood, so we're even, but I got me a fishing video. I've taken a little break from the muskie hunting because I don't know if you can see them on that graph or not, maybe not, but there's a lot of fish out here. They seem to be out here in 20 to 30 feet of water, all the way up to 18. So anyway, I'm gonna see if I can catch me a few more white bass. Anyway, not a long day. I think I got on the water, 11 o'clock probably. Got off the water about 3:30. I caught quite a few little white bass. They all look just like the one that, I never caught anything bigger than the one that I had on film, which I think was, I don't know, 11 inches maybe. Wasn't very big. They were fun. I was catching them on kind of heavy tackle though, so they weren't as fun as they would have been had I had one of my spinning rods with me with some lighter line. But they were still fun. I would have turned the camera back on, but there ended up being several people kind of move in right there where I was catching those fish. And I don't know why, but I'm a little self-conscious about whipping out the camera and talking, you know, loud enough for you guys to hear while there's people all around. I mean, you know, a guy shouldn't be self-conscious about it, but I am. So, like I say, I just, by the time I kind of got separated from everybody, the fishing had already kind of died down. It didn't seem to last very long. They were hitting a black and pearl Bandit I tried some flicker shads and other lures and never did find anything else they wanted. I didn't have a white bass tackle box with me, you know, with sliders and swimming minnows and things like that, or I might have picked up a few more. What's odd, I talked to a couple of minnow fishermen, and not only were they not catching the white bass, they weren't catching any crappie, which I guess there's supposed to be still some on that lake. I was told that the fish were kind of you know, that they were kind of gone because of the musky. But in talking to people, there's still quite a few small crappie and small white bass in that lake. And then several people have said, and I lost one the last time, that there are some, you know, pretty good black bass still in the lake. So I don't think the muskie have hurt it as bad as what some people think. Don't really know. You know, now, like I say, I caught, I don't know, a half a dozen, maybe 8 little white bass. So it's not like I just sat there and filled the boat with them, you know. And so like I don't know, you know, whether there's a good population left or not. I saw an awful lot of stuff on the graph, but of course, arches on the graph, that's not necessarily always fish. I mean, the electronics are good enough anymore, it usually is, but they can be fooled, you know, with stuff kind of floating around down under the surface, or occasionally even, you know, limbs or something. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to throw this up there again just because I'm just trying to get some video content on there to get my views up to where I can make a video longer than whatever 10 minutes or 15 or whatever the cutoff is. Thanks for watching.